ازاي؟ Thank you. Before I even arrive at the Oval Office shortly after we win the presidency, we win. We're going to win. We're going to win it as a group. I will have the horrible war between Russia and Ukraine settled. And I will do something that nobody else even talks about because they have no idea what's happening, but I do. I will prevent World War III. I will prevent it. Big problem. Gonna happen. In my next term, we will build the Great Iron Dome over our country, a dome like has never been seen before, a state-of-the-art missile defense shield that will be entirely built in America and create jobs, jobs, jobs. And Pennsylvania is a big part of that, as you know. We're going to have, hey, 300 missiles were shot into Israel. Only one of them got through, and that was limping through. That got hit too. Think of it. Why don't we have that? Why don't we have that? We're going to have a Great Iron Dome, the best. You know, Ronald Reagan wanted it, but really at that time, that was a long time ago, we didn't have the technology. Today you have incredible technology. We will build a Great Iron Dome, and we're going to build it right here, 100% here. We're not doing it in 17 different countries like these idiots build equipment. You build an airplane, you have the bolts made in Turkey. You have the wings made in London. I say, what the hell? Supposing you have to build planes quickly, what do? One of these countries doesn't come through. Maybe one of them's on the other side. It's the craziest thing. We ended it. I will not cut one penny from Social Security or Medicare, which Joe Biden is destroying by letting millions of people come into our country. He's destroying Medicare and Social Security. I will keep that promise for 4 straight years, and I will keep it again. Don't forget, for 4 years I didn't do anything with Social Security. Other people would have. We're going to make our country rich again. We're going to make our country great again, and we're not going to do it by cutting Social Security. By contrast, Joe Biden has cut Medicare Advantage for the last 2 years. Did you know that? He's cut your Medicare Advantage, which is a total betrayal of seniors. And just check, you'll see it. He has cut you down for 2 years straight, and we're not going to do that. We don't need that. Remember this, we have more liquid oil. I call it liquid gold. We have liquid gold under our feet, more than Saudi Arabia, more than Russia. I had Anwar in Alaska approved, the biggest site anywhere in the world, probably bigger or the same size as Saudi Arabia. Everybody wanted it. Ronald Reagan wanted it. Everybody wanted it. Reagan couldn't get it. Bush couldn't get it, of course. Nobody could get it, but I got it. And the first thing they did is ended it. We're going to have it. We're going to have it restored. We'll get it back very quickly. It's the biggest, one of the biggest sites in the world. Killer for Alaska, by the way, but a killer for the country, killer for the world. Would have supplied all of the Asian countries with oil, and he ended closing it up. His Secretary of the Interior came in and said, nope, we're not going to do that. After years of trying to get it, we're going to rebuild our cities into beacons of hope, safety, and beauty better than they have ever been before. And that includes the place that we have to be in right now. And I'll deal with Democrat governors and I'll deal with Democrat mayors because that's what I have. But we're going to rebuild our cities. We're going to rebuild our cities better than they've ever been before. We will take over a horribly run capital in Washington, D.C. We will clean it up, renovate it, and rebuild our capital so that it's no longer a nightmare of murder and crime, but rather it will become the most beautiful capital anywhere in the world. And on day one, I will sign a new executive order to cut federal funding for any school pushing critical race theory, transgender insanity, and any other inappropriate racial, sexual, or political content onto our children. And I will not give 1 penny to any school that has a vaccine mandate or a mask mandate. And I will keep men out of women's sport.